Well, I'm pretty excited. My new book, The Relationship Coach, should be available in the next few weeks. I'll keep you updated on that. It's going to be published by Friesen Press, a Canadian publishing firm, and you'll be able to order it from my website. I think that's probably the only place that you can get it. Anyway, the incentive to rewrite the former book, Dream Relationship, or to write a new book, came from really the shift in emphasis in Harville Hendrix and his wife's 2019 edition of Getting the Love You Want. And the main elements of Imago Relationship Therapy haven't changed, but I think the emphasis has, and I think it's pretty important. And the shift came from their study of quantum physics, quantum theory. Now, I'm not a big expert on quantum theory, but what they're saying is that Einstein and other physicists are saying that reality is made up of relations rather than objects. And so in their book, Doing Imago Relationship in the Space Between, they say, and I agree with this, the problems couples bring to our offices are not located inside themselves, where they have been since the founding of psychotherapy in the 19th century. They are located in their interactions with each other, in the space between them. All right? And again, like I said, I'm not a big expert on quantum theory, but they're suggesting that this whole huge universe of ours is basically energy, but it's all connected. It's all in relationship. Atom to atom, molecule to molecule, planet to planet, galaxy to galaxy. Everything is connected. So now think about your relationship. Typically we think of two people, you and you. And what I'm challenging couples to do is, and I really think this is important, is to think of the relationship as the two of you plus the space between you. Because it's a real energy field, isn't it? And you can tell when there's tension in the space between. It's either tension-free or it's not. There's sort of no middle ground. And any couple I ask that to, they intuitively know when there's tension between them. All right? So there's nothing neutral. It's that energy can work for you in a very positive way or against you in a very negative way, but it's not neutral. And what Harville and Helen are saying is your relationship is a sort of a microcosm of the vast macrocosm. You want connection. But if you put negativity into the space between, it causes disconnect. You know, and honestly, God, negativity is to your relationship like cancer is to your body. It'll kill it. And if the space between becomes too negative, then people start to avoid. Why would I go into a toxic space? So I really believe the fastest way forward for any couple is to really protect that space between. You cannot keep putting negativity in there. It'll kill you. All right. And obviously, the reverse side of the no negativity coin is to refill the space between with positives, which, you know, for most people they did in the romantic love phase of the relationship. And then I think it's not big things, it's small things. You know, you get angry, roll your eyes, shut down, step away, whatever you do. And the negativity, if it becomes too negative, it causes disconnect, and then people start to avoid. So if I go back 35 years, when I first started doing Imago Relationship Therapy, I focused on the Imago, which I think is their central insight, is that it's an unconscious image a child forms of the person who loves me, who takes care of me, who meets all my needs, and the influence of that image or imprint on mate selection. And then for years, I focused on this notion of safety, you know, the fact that we have this old brain of ours, if we don't feel safe, we'll protect ourselves. And I still think those are really two important things. But I think the fastest way forward now is to really protect that space between. You can't keep putting negativity in the energy field because it causes disconnect. And what you want is connection. So an analogy that might help is to think of your relationship as a still pond of water. If I throw a rock in that pond, it's going to send ripples out in all directions. You can't block them. And the same thing with if I throw a negative interaction into the space between, your partner can't block it. It's going to ripple out and affect them. So one negative interaction might not do too much damage. 50 will kill. 50 won't do it much good. So you want to be careful, all right? And we'll talk a bit more about that. Anyway, as soon as I have more information about the launch date of the book, I'll let you know. I'm meeting with the publisher actually tomorrow. And I should have some more information. Okay? So have a great day. Protect the space between. Fastest way forward. Cheers.